Hey guys, what is going on? Eric Martinez here.
What's up guys, Chris Martinez.
And we are the co-founders of the Dynamic Inner Circle. So welcome, thank you for coming to this page. In this video, we're gonna be talking about 5 ways to start and build your hybrid model of an in-person and online fitness coaching business.
And the reason why you guys should stick around and listen to this is because we've actually been personal trainers for 3 full years. Then we actually had the hybrid model as well too for a full year with our own gym in the studio. And then we actually have had our online fitness coaching business, Dynamic Duo Training, for the past 9 years.
So we've been around the block with it, we've tested it. We have a lot of our Inner Circle students that are currently personal trainers and online coaches building out these hybrid models, and they are seriously kicking ass, and we are excited about it because it is the new way to do this, and it's going to continue to get bigger and bigger. So some of the pros to why, before I get into the 5 ways to build a hybrid model, some of the pros, to building a hybrid model are so many, right? Like literally, like we went back and forth about this, and we were just like, we can't figure out any cons to this. But I'm sure we're just missing some stuff, but I want to just kind of shed some light on all the pros to building a hybrid model. So number 1, you have 2 revenue streams right out of the gate, right? So the whole thing about building more wealth is creating more revenue streams, right? You want to sit there and be able to bust through your income ceilings and not limit yourself to one income stream.
Another reason why too is you actually have both the best worlds. So you guys have that community in person and you guys can build a community online. And since you guys have a foundation of the in-person community, it's very easy to sit there and have them ported over into your guys' online platform because they're already considered warm and hot leads and they already know your programs.
And the cool thing too, another pro is that you could sit there and set your own hours with your clients when you're working at an independent gym. You don't have to sit there and be told by a boss to do a split shift, to do 6 to 12 and then like a 4 to 7 with a bunch of clients, right? So you can set your own hours, you can work remotely because you have an online business as well too.
Another thing you got to understand too is your in-person clients are either going to move eventually, they may travel a lot, they may get busier a lot. So why would you not sit there and have an online platform or portal for them to be able to do the same exact training that they do with you in person but remotely, and they can still be a part of that community ecosystem that you guys have built.
Exactly. And just to add upon that point, another pro to having a hybrid is that you're building 2 communities at once, right? So you still have your in-person clients, then you have your online clients. So that's 2 separate communities that you're building, right? So you're impacting double the people. Think about that, right? You're impacting double the lives, and that's one of the whole purposes behind being a fitness professional, right? You want to impact people, you want to serve people, you want to get them results, you want to change their entire lives.
And the last pro, before we get into the 5 reasons, is the online game is more scalable than the in-person game because you don't spend as much time coaching people online as in person.
Absolutely. So I'm telling you, we can go on and on in this video, but let's get straight to the 5 ways that we want you to do to get started on your online and your in-person business, aka building that hybrid model fitness coaching business. So number 1 is get very, very clear on who it is that you want to work with, right? Don't sit there and have this broad range of people that you want to take on, right? Don't sit there and say, hey, I want to take on bodybuilders, power lifters, general population, strength training. Get very, very clear. And this is something that's really cool too because this is how we hone in on this with our Inner Circle students through our mentorship program. We do what's called an 8-step framework to get really clear on their vision and who they want to work with. So really get clear on who you want to work with, and I promise you that will just make things so much easier when it comes to targeting purposes.
So number 2 is you got to figure out what your USP is, your unique selling proposition. Really, what is it that differentiates you from every other personal trainer or online coach? What is that specialty that you guys do to solve that problem uniquely that any other person can't do besides you?
Number 3 to building your hybrid model is creating badass social media content, right? How do you master the game of social media? You do that through what I call a VIS score, VIS, creating valuable, intentional, and shareable content, making sure that everything you post on social media is very clear. You're giving takeaways, you're making people, take action, you're leading them, right? Intentional, the messaging, who are you speaking to? It's very clear. They know that you're speaking to their pain points, their problems, and you can solve those pain points or problems. And then shareable, it's that good to where people want to share it, right? So what is all this gonna do? It's gonna build know, like, trust, get people to know you, like you, you and trust you and buy into your services as a coach.
Number 4, you want to create a coaching application funnel. The reason being, there's too many coaches out there that are just in it for the short game, and it's not very professional the way they take on online clients, right? So they sit there and just DM people, they'll sit there and just email like, a Word doc sheet. It's very, very unprofessional, and it's not a legitimate business, right? So you want to build a coaching application funnel. It's just something that we teach and give to our inner circle students because it's very professional. It separates them from the crowd. You can sit there and target people on social media, all that type of stuff. So it's a legitimate way to build your guys' online fitness coaching business.
Number 5 to building your hybrid model is start creating some sort of buzz around this, right? Whether it's on social media, if you have a newsletter to your community, the people that you're coaching in person, start creating that buzz and that talk that you're building this hybrid, that hey, I'm taking on people online now. So if you're traveling, maybe you're moving, I can still work with you. I can still be a part of your journey, right? So start creating that buzz so people start understanding that you have 2 different services and 2 different coaching models. And the last one is start porting people over to your business, right? Your online fitness business, because that is what it's all about. If you're already having people in person, start slowly porting them over. That's part of the buzz that you're creating. So again, you already have clients set for you, so it's so easy for you to do that. You don't have to go on social media and find brand new customers. Start porting those in-person personal training clients into your online coaching model as well too. All right, so honestly, we hope that this was a really, really great video for you guys. You guys learned a lot. You guys can see why we're such big proponents on building a hybrid model coaching business. This is why we have our inner circle students do this. So we actually did a podcast on this, on our podcast show, the Dynamic Lifestyle Podcast. So that's episode 161 on why and how you should build a hybrid model. So we go way more in depth with all these different, tips. So check that on out. That's episode 161. Other than that, guys, thank you for coming to our page. If you guys have any questions or concern, reach out and hit the support tab, or just shoot us a DM on Instagram at Chris and Eric Martinez, or email us at support@dynamicinnercircle.com. Go out there, continue to change lives and impact more people.